Alex's hands shook as he crouched over the sputtering Harley, smoke curling like a warning into the darkening sky. The highway was deserted, shadows stretching long and menacing across the asphalt. Every passerby ignored him. Every turn of a wrench felt like a countdown to disaster. The stranger leaned against the bike silently, hood low, radiating danger. Alex's pulse raced, but he refused to stop. Something in the man's gaze hinted that this moment would change everything. He just didn't know how terrifyingly fast. A distant rumble made Alex freeze. At first it was faint, almost like a train far away. Then it grew, shaking the ground beneath his feet, engines growling with a power that sent chills through his spine. From the horizon emerged a black wave, dozens of Harleys. Chrome glinting under the moonlight, engines synchronized like a predator pack. The stranger rode at the front, helmet reflecting the fading sun. Alex's heart hammered. Was this gratitude, vengeance, or something far bigger? The air grew electric. The night was about to erupt. The lead rider dismounted, boots thudding with authority. A shadowy wall of bikers forming behind him. Silence crushed the highway, broken only by the hiss of engines cooling. "You fixed it right," the stranger said. Voice low and commanding, weighty with meaning. Around Alex, 100 eyes, sharp and calculating, watched him. Tattoos, scars, and glinting rings told stories of violence and loyalty. His stomach twisted. He wasn't just standing before bikers. He was standing before legends, the Hells Angels themselves, and every second was charged with unspoken judgment. One of the angels, massive and imposing, stepped forward, hand resting on Alex's shoulder like a silent test. "You helped one of ours," he said slowly, voice like gravel, "and we never forget." Alex's knees trembled, adrenaline spiking. Every rider's gaze locked on him, suspense thick as fog. Were they evaluating him? Rewarding him? Or savoring the fear he couldn't hide? Each second stretched impossibly long, heartbeat echoing in his ears, until Alex realized that his small act of courage had summoned a force he had no idea how to handle, and yet somehow it was respect. Engines roared back to life, the night air vibrating as 120 Harleys melted into darkness. Alex stood alone on the wet highway, chest heaving, every nerve tingling with awe and disbelief. The lesson hit hard. Courage is noticed, sometimes by powers beyond imagination. The stranger's bike had been more than a machine. It was a bridge to a world of loyalty, strength, and unspoken rules. Alex knew he'd survived the night changed, marked by adrenaline, respect, and the terrifying truth that some acts, no matter how small, echo farther than anyone expects.